Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having an amazing day. For today's video, I wanted to share with you guys a first impressions on the brand new Urban Decay Naked 3 Mini Eyeshadow Palette. I am so excited about this little one. So I did purchase this on my own from Urban Decay site. It retails for $29. I'll have a link down below in the description box if you guys want to pick it up for yourself. At the current moment, I don't think it's available on Ulta or Sephora, but if it is, I'll leave a link below. So I picked that up and then I wanted to get free shipping. I didn't want to pay like $8, you know what I'm saying? So I picked up the face primer for Dewy Foundation Grip, and I've tested out the texture of this already and it's pretty solid stuff. It almost kind of feels like a primer oil, but like in a liquid form. Really interesting. I forgot to use it today, but the texture is super unique. I've never felt anything like this and I'm really thrilled to use it. So that's the next thing I picked up. I just got my hair done. I did a pro addiction and I'm not supposed to put any like clips or ponytails in it. Also, I did recently purchase this really cute dress from Amazon. I'll throw up a little video right over here so you guys can see what, like, how it really looks, a full body. So I got the black one, but they have it in a bunch of different colors. I feel like it's super flattering, very comfortable, flowy, breathable, nice quality. I feel like you could dress it up or dress it down. So I will have this linked down below if you guys are interested. I think it was like 25 bucks, but it is Thursday today when I'm filming this. I think I'm gonna put this up on Friday. I actually have a flight to Texas that I need to catch in the next 2 hours, so I figured we can kind of film this and get the ball rolling. I'll also leave these butterflies linked down below too. I recently got them from Amazon. It's so adorable. Okay, so the quality of the palette, the outer packaging feels amazing, super nice and very smooth. Pretty much the same like style package as like the Naked Petite Heat. There are 6 shades included, 2 of them being metallics and 4 of them being mattes. Also, this palette right here is vegan for reference. So far the formula is not the smoothest ever based on swatching these for the first time. They're also not the creamiest ever, but we'll see how it performs on the eyes. All right, let's do this. I actually have neighbors who are moving in today, new neighbors. So if you hear any banging or drilling of some sort, I don't know if you heard that, but yeah, they're like doing stuff upstairs. Okay, so the first shade I'm gonna go in with is Glassy. This is a matte cream shade. I'll leave these brushes linked down below. This right here is the JH32. It was in collaboration with Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. So with that, I'm pretty much just gonna take a little bit and set the lids. I usually always do this because then I feel like there's a nicer base to work with. The next shade I'm gonna go in with is Laced Up. This right here is a light mauvey, cool toned, almost gray. With that, I'm gonna use the JH30 brush. It's slightly fluffier. Just gonna work the brush in there. I like to usually like wiggle it and then like tap off the excess. So with this, I'm gonna put it in the crease very lightly just to build a little bit of a transition. So I don't know if this shade necessarily did much. Maybe it'll help out the other shades blend out better, but just based on applying it, like building it up 2 or 3 times, I don't see that it really did much, basically. The next shade I'm going to use is Right Time, which is a little bit deeper than the shade Laced Up. I would say it has more mauvey tones in there. I'm going to take it on the same brush, the JH30, and pretty much apply it in the same area to deepen up the crease. I do like how the shade Right Time is building up. You can definitely see more of like the mauvey tones coming through with this one. But I'm thinking after using Laced Up and Right Time, I'm thinking I don't know if both of them were necessary. Maybe if they would have just included Right Time, I think that would have been a great initial transition shade, and then maybe they could have included something else instead of Laced Up. I just don't know if that shade is necessarily necessary. Next, I'm gonna go in with the shade Spiced. This is the deepest shade in the palette, and with this I'm just going to use the e.l.f. crease brush. That's pretty much what it's called. With this I'm going to focus it a little bit lower and then kind of like wiggle it inward. What are we thinking? It's a very light shade, but like in the pan I feel like it looks darker than it really is, you know what I mean? I want to say the shade Spiced Up built up somewhat pretty well. I mean, it's definitely not my favorite like deep purpley tone shade. I feel like it is very thin and kind of flaky, not as smooth. There isn't a good grip with that shade. Even when I blended it out, the quality just didn't seem like it was there. Like it didn't feel like a good matte, you know? For the lids, I'm gonna go in with the shade Stolen. This right here is a little bit more pinky toned compared to the other shade Public, which is more, I would say, champagne-y pinky. And then with this color, I'm pretty much just gonna put it on my lids. I usually like to use my fingers. And then sometimes I'll go in with a brush just to get into like the smaller little areas. We got trucks backing up here. The truck from the movers. For the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with the shade Spice. So again, the deepest shade in the palette. With that, I'm just going to use the JH30 brush, which is like a small stiffer brush, so you can get all up in there. And then I like to just work the shadow usually on the lower lash line just like this. I like to apply like kind of like one coat, and then I usually like to go over it again to create a little bit more depth. For mascara, I'm going to use my ultimate favorite drugstore mascara, which is the Essence Lash Princess. This is $4.99 at Ulta. You can also find this at drugstores. It makes your lashes look really beautiful, so nice and fluffy. It gives a lot of length. I also like the wand on this one because it's like thin and long. It's a natural bristled wand, super comfortable to apply the product on, and this wears off really beautifully too. Like throughout the day, it doesn't irritate my eyes at all, which some mascaras will do, but this one, 10 out of 10. Okay, so while I wait for my lashes to dry, I'm gonna apply lip liner. This right here is from NYX. It is called Nude. This is beautiful. I recently purchased it from Ulta. I love first of all that like the lip liner is retractable, and this color, it's so beautiful. It lasts pretty much the whole day. Great to wear on its own with lip gloss, like an actual liquid lipstick on top of it. I think the quality and just yum, I love it. Everything about it is perfection. So that is pretty much it. Here is the completed look. I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I do not like this palette. I felt like it was a little bit of a pain in the butt to work with. Most of the shades seem very flaky. They don't even have like a smushy, mushy, buttery feel to them at all, but fine. So even if they don't have a buttery feel, like even on the eyes applied, they feel like very, very cheaply made. They weren't a breeze to work with at all, which surprises me because with Urban Decay, I feel like with their naked palettes, they're consistently getting better and better, but I'm not really sure what happened with this one. Shockingly. You definitely could get a look with this, but it's not one of those palettes where I'm like, okay, hey, yay, let's use the Urban Decay Naked Mini 3 palette, you know? I don't know if this look also is necessarily super unique. If you have cooler tones in your collection, you can probably come up with something like this, but I think that this is one of the most sloppiest looks I've ever done. I don't know if you could see in camera, but in person it looks very like, especially also the mattes, like very flaky and thin, and it just doesn't look good. I'm not really feeling it. I'm surprised. I'm shocked. I mean, I would love to know your take on this. If like, what do you think of the color story? Did you think it applied nicely on the eye? Did you pick it up and do you love it? Do you not? Like, what's your take on this? I am gonna play around with it a little bit more and keep you posted in my I'll keep you posted video. Every time I say that, I'm like, I'll keep you posted video. Like that's how it goes. Just because I do want to test it out a little bit more to see like if maybe I could do something that I enjoy with this, but this kind of fell through. And also I feel like I said before, the shade Laced Up, I feel like it was so unnecessary to put in there. Maybe they could have put it even a deeper shade. I don't know. Or another metallic. The taping box is outside. So yeah, I'm not really feeling this. I don't really like it. I want to hear what you have to say though, so keep me posted. I would hold off on it. It might end up going on sale, but I want to play around with it for at least another week. I'll take this with me to Texas, hopefully if I don't forget, and I will play around with it and keep you posted sometime very soon. But yes, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one regardless. You know, not every palette is going to be like OMG vibes, and for this one it definitely wasn't. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading your comments. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.